We are Onyx Imaging. We are the highest rated and most reviewed printer service center in Oklahoma.
Hi, my name is John with Onyx Imaging. Today we're going to take a look at this Brother MFC L3770 printer, and we're going to talk about how to locate and remove paper jams properly in your printer. And the first thing I want to focus on is the direction the paper naturally flows through the printer. And the reason why I want to start there is it's very important that whenever you remove a paper jam from your printer, that you remove it in the correct direction. You always want to pull the paper in the direction it naturally wants to follow in the printer. If you go the wrong direction, what can happen is there's lots of little sensors and little gears and stuff inside the printer, and if the paper snags on one of the sensors, if you pull it the wrong way, it can potentially rip the paper, leaving a small little piece of paper in it that makes the printer still think there's a paper jam. That's very difficult to get out. It could, even worse than that, it could potentially break one of those sensors, in which case it becomes a very big repair job, and the printer's in a dire straits there. There's not a whole lot you can do about it until you can get it fixed. In this particular case, in this printer, the paper is going to start down here in the paper tray. It's going to come up, it's going to go across the printer, and then back up and around here and come out your output bin here. So it's going to make kind of an S pattern again from the bottom. It's going to go across, up, and out this way. So whenever you find paper inside the printer, you just want to keep that in mind. Depending on where you find it at, which direction you're pulling, you always want to pull it in whichever way it's going to go. So that's also going to help you kind of locate the paper. So it's going to give you an idea of where to look for any kind of jamming. Usually the first place you're going to want to look is underneath the paper tray. So just remove your paper tray completely. Look underneath, make sure you don't see any paper jammed underneath there, any paper sticking out. And then the next place I would normally look is actually going to be in the back of the printer. So I'm turn this just a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. I would open this door here and then check if you can see if there's any, you can see any paper here. Do be careful. The fuser is located back here, and the fusers do get very hot, so be careful where you stick your hand. You can potentially burn yourself, so you just want to be very careful. So if you see any paper sticking out down here towards the bottom, then you're going to pull straight out this way. If you find the paper is stuck more towards the top, then what I would want to do is, if possible, open the top of this printer here so you can get a better access. And you can see the paper just sticking out through the top of the output assembly. If you can just grab it and slowly, carefully pull it out of the printer this way, so that again you're following that natural paper path, and you're less likely to break anything inside the printer. Those are probably the most common places you're going to find the paper. Is going to be in or around the paper tray, or towards the back of the printer. If you can't find either, or if you look in either place and you can't find that paper jam, the next thing I would do is open up the top of the printer and then take out one or two of your toners and drums and see if you see it stuck anywhere around your transfer belt. It's usually less likely. I very rarely find any paper around there, but it does happen. More than likely, like I said, you're going to find it either in the paper tray or in the back of the printer. I hope that helps. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to Onyx to help answer this for you. Also, if there's any way we can help supply with any of your printer office supply needs, please feel free to reach out to Onyx. We'll help supply this for you as well. We hope you have a great day and you're back up and printing. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested in how you can receive free labor on all of your service calls, as well as how to qualify for free printer upgrades, contact us today. We are here for all of your printer and office supply needs.